my name is Donald Onyoike and welcome to Midas News. In our top stories today, Ugandan President Museveni visits Kenya. Business in Nakuru town is brought in a standstill as world's best teacher jets back home. Chaos in Narok County as matatu operators demonstrate. The Ugandan president visited Kenya this past week. He had a series of meetings with the head of state, His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta. He then visited the retired president of Kenya, Moi, at his gardens at Kabarak. Business was brought on a standstill in Nakuru on Saturday following the arrival of Brother Peter Tabichi, who won this year's Global Teachers Prize of cash 100 million. Transport was also paralyzed during the homecoming celebrations at Keriko Mixed Day Secondary School, where Brother Tabichi teaches physics and mathematics. The event led to a huge traffic snarl-up on the Nakuru-Nairobi highway. Leaders who joined residents of Nakuru in welcoming Brother Tabichi were Sports Cabinet Secretary Amina Mohamed and Nakuru Governor Lee Kinyanjui. The governor has reportedly pledged to change the face of the school in recognition of Brother Tabichi's efforts. The Vaki Foundation, headquartered in London, feted Brother Tabichi for dedicating his life to helping others. Peter was chosen from our top 10 finalists who came from all corners of the globe. He gives 80% of his teaching salary to local community projects, including education, sustainable agriculture, and peace building. He has changed the lives of his students in many ways, including the introduction of science clubs and the promotion of peace between different ethnic groups and religions. President Uhuru Kenyatta on Friday pledged to give Brother Tabichi's school 20 million cash for the expansion of infrastructure and to encourage students to undertake science subjects. All operations in Narok town was brought to a standstill on Saturday morning as members of a matatu company staged protest against the closure of the stage by the county government under unclear circumstances. The Narok Line Services Limited woke up to a rude shock to find that the Haas petrol station, where they had recently relocated to after moving from Shell petrol station, had been filled with stones, making it inaccessible. According to Anthony Torome, an official of the circle, their driver, who had reported to work in the wee hours of the morning, found the stage completely sealed off with hardcore stones. We are shocked that we cannot access our stage at Haas petrol station. The station is filled with stones ferried by county tippers and some structures destroyed, said Torome. He added that they were never served with any notice accusing them of breaching any law by the authorities, adding that the move has led them to losses worth millions. In our business news, tea farms headed to court to block higher land rates. Tea companies have vowed to stop counties from imposing 10,000 shillings new land rate per acre yearly. The laws surrounding expiry of leases for multinationals in tea growing zones in Rift Valley may now be headed to the courts after the farms vowed to block counties from imposing 10,000 shillings new land rates per acre yearly. The multinationalists have complained that the new rates will drive them out of the industry and lead to massive job losses. The farms were dealt a big blow recently after the National Land Commission (NLC) made a radical ruling directing that expired land leases be reduced from 999 years to strictly 99 years in line with the 2010 Constitution. The law surrounding expiry of leases for multinationals in tea growing zones in Rift Valley may now be headed to the courts after the farm vowed to block counties from imposing 10,000 shillings new land rates per acre yearly. The multinationalists have complained that the new rates will drive them out of the industry and lead to massive job losses. Mobile banking boosts mortgage lenders' numbers. Kenya's leading standalone mortgage provider HF Group said on Saturday that its digital banking platform, dubbed HF Wiz, added 1 million new subscribers slightly over 8 months after launch. The Nairobi Securities Exchange listed firm's newly appointed chief executive, Mr. Robert Kibara, said this underlines the vast potential of mobile banking at a time banks are embracing technology to counter disruptions from financial innovations. Mr. Kibara, who was poached from an NIC bank last December, where he held the director of retail bank, is eyeing to turn around the fortunes of the lender by growing it into a fully fledged bank, with the company de-emphasizing its property investment, business that has been hit by a slowdown in the real estate sector. The strategy, Mr. Kibara said, is anchored on 4 pillars including building a digital bank, expansion into a new bank segment, and maintaining dominance in mortgage finance. Through HF Wiz, we have become accessible to new customers, segments that will otherwise be difficult to reach with a brick and mortar model, said Mr. Kibara. Our digital innovations is customer-led, with products and services geared towards providing an end-to-end digital experience that allows customers to self-serve from wherever wherever they are on the globe. HFOs launched in July last year entered a growing market of commercial banks-backed lending apps such as Commercial Bank of Africa, M-Shwari, KCB, M-Pesa, Equities, Equital, M-Corp, Cash, and Barclays Timiza. In our sports news, last weekend, Fatuma Zarika, dubbed the Iron Fist Lady, won her fight night 2. Why did Zarika Fatuma win her fight night 2? Fatuma Iron Fist Zarika retained her Super Bantam Welterweight World Boxing Council WBC belt on Saturday last week. Zarika beats Zambia Catherine Phiri in a 10-round fight at the Kenyatta International Convention Center, KICC, Nairobi. Zarika immediately went on the offensive at the gong with a quick succession of jabs and punches to her opponent's midsection. Phiri attempted to respond to the offensive but rarely hit the target. The fight's 3 judges were from Uganda, Ghana, and Namibia, while the referee was from South Africa. The overall supervisor for the championship bout was Peter Ngatanya from South Africa. Boxers score points from clear punches that land on target. Punches should be delivered correctly, knuckle part landing on the target, and have sufficient force. Tapping an opponent or delivering punches that are deflected or guarded by an opponent don't earn any point. Social media went wild after Zarika was declared winner of the bout by points decision. The feeling was that Phiri was robbed of victory because she looked most determined and with flurry of punches. Indeed, it's true that Phiri threw more punches than Zarika, but most of her punches were wide and untargeted. It's true that Phiri deserved the win, but her punches were untargeted. To international sports news, Lakers called time on LeBron James's seasons. Messi keeps Barcelona 10 points clear in La Liga. To some juicy part of our news today, the entertainment news. TV host Enid Mora quits popular gospel show Rauka. The beauty who hosts Rauka show bid her fans goodbye during an emotional send-off that left Kenyans completely shattered. Enid also took to Instagram to pen a heart-wrenching yet sweet message for the loyal fans as she reminisced the amazing 5-year ride. Citizen TV confirmed her exit on the Twitter handle. Stunning YouTuber Natalie Tewa breaks up with boyfriend amid cheating allegations. Reverting model and travel vlogger Natalie Tewa has announced the end to her envious relation with boyfriend Nurnaze. For a couple which was the envy of online masses, their breakup is the stiff of celebrity nightmares as both parties came forward with some messy allegations against each other. The news was initially broken by Nurnaze on Wednesday, March 27, as the 30-year-old model came forward to accuse the vlogger of cheating on him whilst he was in Uganda. He went on the issue to apologize to the fans who had all but looked up to them as the ultimate power couple. Mwai Kibaki's grandson quit social media weeks after confessing to battling depression. Model Sean Andrew recently left his fans worried after suddenly announcing an exit from social media weeks after he admitted to battling depressions in the past. It's not certain what he meant, but he went on to add he will be taking a break from the stardom status to figure himself out once again. His resolves came just 2 months after he made an eye-opening confession to fans where he admitted to having contemplated suicide at some point in his life. In our special feature today, we feature our neighboring school, One Can Academy, during their cultural day. Our learners were invited to the colorful day where different cultures were showcased through mode of dressing. Have a look. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Donald Wanyoike. Have a great time.